What's up, all my devil dogs? It's your boy Sean Ali, strength.corp.general, 5-star general. Got another arm routine for y'all, and I'm gonna put the full workout in the description for y'all and walk y'all through it like I always do. All right, started off warming up with just some body weight dips. Really wanted to make sure I got a good stretch in the triceps. Real proud of Nate, man. He's really progressing, and his dips have gotten a lot better since I first met him. And I'm telling you, in another year or so, Nate's gonna be a beast, man. So keep following the channel and watching Nate's progress, because we work out all the time. All right, we did about 3 sets of those warm-ups, and then we did 3 sets of pull-ups underhand. Really wanted to activate the biceps here, so I really didn't focus on pulling too much on my back. You really want to make sure you're pulling with your arms. All right, it is a compound movement, but we want to put most of the tension on the biceps. We don't want to put too much tension on the back, because then we're not going to warm up the biceps efficiently, and that's what we're trying to do. Okay, then we did 4 sets of incline bench, but the first set we did a negative. So I put on real heavy weight. I had Nate pull it up, and heavy negatives are really good for muscle growth, man, because the eccentric portion of the movement is where most of the muscle damage is done. So by emphasizing that negative, you're really going to tear those muscle fibers. And I'm telling you, my triceps haven't been on fire like this in a long time. So definitely be sure that you incorporate negatives into your workouts, man. Too many people focus on like the contraction, you know, the peak, the concentric movement, and they really just want to feel the squeeze, which is good. You want to feel that, but at the same time, you don't want to neglect the eccentric. A lot of people bounce the weight off, or they let the weight pull them. And that's really an easy way, one, to get injured, and 2, you're going to leave a lot of gains on the table. And I don't know about you, but when I go to the gym, I'm trying to take every little bit of gains that I can make and go home. All right, I'm not trying to leave anything on the table. So be sure you focus on the negatives, and even throw heavy negatives in there every now and then. All right, for the next 3 sets, we lowered the weight, and we just did, you know, traditional. I think we were going 8 to 12, just really trying to focus on still controlling it on the negative, but not going super slow. All right, now the incline grip, close grip bench, one of my favorites for the triceps. I don't really like flat because I feel it too much in my shoulders, and I don't really like decline just because I'm not really a big fan of decline, to be honest. Nate right here, I'm gonna fix his form next time we do this. I don't want him to flare as much. I want him to really come down more in like an arc motion. So learn from that mistake, man. And I'm gonna fix it up for Nate, dog. Don't worry about it. All right. Next thing we did heavy cheat curls. And again, for the first set, we did heavy negatives. All right. We really kind of swung the weight up and then focused really on the negatives. All right. And what this is going to really do is not only can you lift a lot more heavier weight than if you're just going, you know, super slow, but again, that eccentric portion, you're really going to tear down the biceps, man. All right, so I got the bar. I don't know how much weight I did, honestly. I just put as much as I could and did about 5 or 6 times, and Nate did the same. And I didn't record this, but Nate started off with a weight that was kind of heavy for him, and he lowered it. And I always tell you guys, do not try and be an ego lifter in the gym, man. If it's too heavy for you, don't try and you're not impressing anybody. Nobody's really paying attention to you. All right, you got to do what works for you. Okay, then the next 3 sets, we did cheat curls again, but instead of, you know, slow negatives, we just did straight 8 to 10. And I think on most of these, I got only 8. I think maybe 1 set, I got 9 or 10, but these heavy cheat curls are hard, man. I still feel it in my biceps, even though I'm cheating. I'm just using a really heavy weight, so, you know, it makes up for it. You know, lighter weight, you can control better, but when you got the heavy weight, you're really getting that overload. All right. Next, we just did some regular straight sets of the cable rope press down for the triceps. Nothing special here, just really wanted to focus on getting a good squeeze. And anytime you're doing your triceps, you want to make sure you're coming all the way up. Nate here was stopping at 90, which is okay, but I like to come up and really make a contraction with my bicep and then come back down, because you're fully shortening the tricep head, so you're getting that full negative portion again. Really focusing on the negatives if you haven't picked up on that yet. All right, next exercise we did was just some cable rope hammer curls. Same thing, you want to make sure you're getting your arms fully extended, fully stretch that bicep out, and then really pull and squeeze. This is going to be really good for your forearms, and your biceps, but also that brachialis, that muscle right in between the triceps and biceps. Really good for that, especially if you squeeze, you'll start feeling it. All right, next exercise we did was one of my favorites, the overhead press with a barbell. I like the easy curl because it's a lot easier on my wrist. We did the first 3 sets, just straight sets of 8 to 12. The 100 is kind of light for me, I'm not gonna lie, but I just slowed down the tempo, and you know, that increases how hard the exercise is as well. All right, then Nate right here hitting his weight. Nate's putting on some size in his arms, man. I had to watch out for Nate. He might catch up. Then the last exercise we did, the last set anyway. What we did a drop set. So I went from about 100 to about 75. So I did a 25% drop and just went until I couldn't anymore. I got about 8 to 10. All right. Again, y'all see I'm incorporating a lot of intensity techniques because I really wanted to kill my arms on this day. I had a lot of energy. I was kind of feeling myself a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. See right there, Nate throwing weights around. So I really wanted to incorporate a lot of intensity techniques and also have something to really teach you guys when I put this video out. So I hope y'all are learning along the way. All right. Second to last exercise we did was another kind of a superset. What we did was really a compound set. All right. What we did was we started off with straight arm cable curls. Well, I did straight, double. So I just went double, moving both arms, and then once I couldn't anymore, right here, bam, one arm at a time. I got about an extra 5 reps or so. And trust me, when I say this shit burned, it burned like hell. You know what I mean? Nate, on the other hand, did the opposite way. He started off going singles and then switched to doubles afterwards. So you can do it either way. It's all personal preference, but either way you do it, you're gonna feel it in your biceps. And like I was mentioning earlier, this is a compound set. That's when you do the same, you do 2 exercises back to back, but for the same muscle group. Supersets typically are when you do 2 muscle groups that are opposing, like biceps and triceps or chest and back. So take that little piece of advice so you can learn a little something today. All right. Last thing we did was just some overhand wrist curls, really trying to focus on the forearms. And that was it, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all know I always enjoy making them for y'all. I always enjoy teaching y'all anything that I can. I'm really trying to get this channel to grow, and I want to bring the quality and the good information to y'all, all right? So, y'all know how I end my videos. Don't forget the orders. Subscribe and share. Like and comment. Till next time, my devil dogs. Dismissed.
Drug schemes of mad cream could be a sad scene when you go to that extreme. Triple beam dreams and drug schemes of mad cream could be a sad scene when you go to that extreme.